How's it going, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Requested by a subscriber, they wanted to know the quality on these Louis Vuitton products, and there's a lot to say. This was my first one right here, which is the multiple. I don't know the product number, but it was a Christmas gift, and so all these wallets I do use in rotation, and I do use heavily. As you can see, this one I'm actually using right now. But let's start with this one first. So there's a lot of differences between this multiple wallet and I think there's like a regular multiple wallet, and one of the difference, I'm going to use this one for example just because it's the glazing that's the difference. This one is actually leather, as you can see, so it doesn't have a glazing. The only glazing it has is right here. That is the glazing. And so one thing I really wanted to talk about was when it comes to this kind here with this kind of glazing where it's on the outside. Originally, this was my first one that I had ever purchased, and I used it a handful of times. And well, basically, the glazing started to rip off. So this one is not the first one. I actually went back to the Louis Vuitton store and they gave me a brand new one. This one right here. This is the brand new one they had given me. And that's the only thing I don't like about it. This glazing, it tears. You can see right there. It's already cracking. Here it's already cracking here. You can get it serviced and they will reglaze it for you, but that's originally like $100. I was asking the people, I was like, hey, like if you guys can't, replace this product, can you guys just reglaze it? And they're like, yeah, it's going to be about $100 to reglaze, but for the first time, and we assume that the first product, this one that I purchased, was defective, and they ended up giving me a new one. So if you're going to invest in one of these wallets, I would say get one with the leather like this. Or if you just don't care, then you can go with something like this. But that's the only thing that I don't like, is that the glazing starts to tear and rip, and then once the canvas cracks, this one doesn't actually have no cracking on the canvas, just because I do use it. I use all of them in rotation, so they don't sit for a long time. They won't replace it once the canvas starts cracking. I don't think it has any cracks. No, it doesn't look like it does. Once the canvas starts cracking, they won't replace it at all. So personally, I would go with something that has like a leather edging like this, and plus it looks better too. This is how the inside of this multiple wall looks like. So there's actually two different kinds. So you can do something like this, which they don't sell this one anymore. Or you can do something like this, which they do sell this one. I just don't know if it's hard to come by. And you can see the difference. This one's all leather inside. And this one is, sorry, I'm doing it through my iPhone. This one's all canvas. See if it stays. Yeah, that's as best as you can do. You got all leather. Oops, sorry about that. And then you got all canvas. So personally, whichever one you go with, you can't go wrong with them. I do use them really heavily. So far, the leather does not look like it's stretched out. It actually still looks new. And I stuffed this with 3 cards here, 2 cards here. I put 1 card in this slot, and I put 2 cards in this slot, and I put 1 card here. And I actually stuffed it on all these bills. And to me personally, I thought the wallet was just going to, it wouldn't even close. This is as much as it will close. And look at it. It still looks new. Still looks like it hasn't even been used or worn or anything like that. So that's what I really do like about these canvas ones. Originally I want to say it was like the infinitely leather. So It has the same checkered, it's just all leather. And with that wallet, it did take a lot of wear more. So I ended up selling it just because personally, I didn't want to mess it up. I didn't, to me, it's like these are they're pretty expensive. And so I just didn't like how everything was coming out. You can see like where the credit cards would sit and all kinds of stuff. And I would just rather stick with the canvas. I just feel like it's a little more durable. So, and then here's another one. This is the one that I'm using currently right now. And so all these, like, it looks like it's stretched out here, the little card slots, but over time they're just going to get flushed back. Like I said, I do use them all in rotation. So, you know, I don't really want them to sit. I don't want to buy something and just let it sit there. So I'm just using everything, you know, as much as I can. Personally, I like this one a lot right here. Got Louis Vuitton made in Paris right there. So this one's really nice. And then this is how the regular ones look like. So there's that one. And then this is actually kind of hard. There you go. So that's basically it. So this is like a soft leather. I want to say this is leather too. But anyways, so that's just basically my review. It's just going to be mainly about the glazing issues and the different kinds you can get. I would personally stick to something like this with the leather glazing. They actually they hold up really well. I actually use this one every single day right here. And then, let's see. It still holds up really well. Still looks new, to be honest. The only downside is I actually might have to get this one serviced because the glazing you can see right there. See right there a little bit. Yeah, so with this one, I'm probably going to get it serviced. Hopefully they can redo the glazing on there. I don't know how much it's going to be for that one. But I do know with this one specifically, it's going to be about $100. These don't need any glazing at all, just because you got that leather right here protecting it. Oh, I got a little dent on there. Yeah, so right there would be the glazing. You can see. I think you can see it better on this one right here. Right there's the glazing. But other than that, guys, that's my review. I really hoped you liked and enjoyed it. If you like these reviews, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Other than that, have a great day, guys.